I found someone saying in the comments, oh no, you can still beat the Spiral Beast with 4 stars. Name one casual player who's willing to do that. Let's just be real. Name one casual player in the universe who's willing to do that. No one. No one wants to do that. So there's this guy on YouTube called DGenYT, and when I was just chilling yesterday, doing my own thing, minding my own business, he actually made a reaction to my video. And I thought, you know what? Let me let that slide. Let me just ignore it, you know? I thought maybe let's just let it slide. But nah, fuck that. It's about time, bro. I'm gonna give you my response, and it's probably gonna be the only response you ever gonna get. But without further ado, let's check it, bruh. The very first place to begin was Hoyo wants your money. Brother, you know very well that I did not mean that any other gacha game does not want your money. I never said that. I never said any gacha game does not want your money. I said Hoyo in particular wants all of your money. They are greedy as hell. The game is predatory as hell. Now, I won't even bother speaking about it because you can literally search it up. Type Genshin and Predator, put those two terms on the search bar anywhere, and I guarantee you there will be results. Type the same thing with Kuro games. Type the same thing with Kuro games. Are you going to find anything? Probably not. Now, the reason I was pointing this out specifically is because for their 3rd anniversary, now I'm not going to lie, we only have 1 year. We only have 1 year inside of Wuthering Waves. You guys have 5 years. For 5 years, bro. I played the game and I remember there was this one anniversary whereby they had to give us something for their 3rd anniversary. What did they give us, bro? They gave us 3 pools. 3 pools, brother. What am I gonna do with 3 pools? You joking? There's no way. This is not even like, how are we even talking about this, bro? How are we even talking about this? It's nearly impossible. And matter of fact, to make things even way more crazier, is that genuinely think about it. We're talking about money, right? We're talking about Hoyoverse and other games, like you said, wanting money. Which other gacha game? Now, let's be honest. You know what? Let's not even put any other gacha game, because we're going off topic. When I said Hoyoverse wants your money, and you started putting, yes, all other gacha games want your money. Brother, isn't this a Wuthering Waves versus a Genshin Impact video? Like, aren't we debating on that? Aren't we talking about Wuthering Waves against Genshin Impact? Weren't you the guys saying that when the game launches, it will fail? I remember specifically when a ton of Genshin Impact players said that Wuthering Waves is gonna fail within 2 first weeks of its release. I remember that. What happened? Like, what happened, bro? Dude, Genshin shields are real, dude. First time I heard about this, I think it was last year before I got into gacha games, I did not believe it. I was just like, no, there's genuinely no way. Check out the video that I posted previously. A ton of Genshin Impact shields came into my comments typing, yo, Wuthering Waves is doing this, Wuthering Waves is not doing that, Genshin Impact. Bro, like, I'm gonna respond to that. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Dude, I only respond to something that has logic. 3 years for 3 pools. Dude, those 3 pools won't even get you anything. Literally, they're not even gonna get you anything. And especially if you're so far from PD, you're not getting anything at all. So it's crazy to me how much these guys defend this game. Why are you defending a game like this? I feel like people who defend Genshin Impact to that extent really don't like Genshin Impact. I promise you. The only reason we make reaction videos like this, speaking about Genshin Impact versus Wuthering Waves, we're not trying to put the game down. We're not hating on the game. We're trying to make the game better. We're trying to make people get the product that they deserve. If we speak more about this, maybe, just maybe, a ton of huge content creators can talk about it too, and they'll be like, you know what? Let's push this out. Let's push all of this out to Hoyoverse so that they can address these issues, brother. Like, me speaking about Hoyoverse taking your money was not to put the game down. I was just genuinely saying that the game is extremely greedy compared to most gacha games, compared to most games in the market. It's extremely greedy, bro. Search it up right now. How many court cases has Hoyoverse gone through? Literally, how many Hoyoverse cases has Hoyoverse gone through? Like, go check it out, and then check out how many Kuro cases were there. How many Kuro games cases exist? Let's just be real, bro. You can't speak on that. You genuinely can't speak on that because you know there's a billion videos out there on the internet that specifically speak about Genshin Impact being the most greediest game in the world. And that's facts. That's 100% facts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then another thing that you spoke about was the skip button. Brother, let's be real. The skip button has been existing for freaking 5 years. For 5 years, Genshin Impact players, I'm not gonna even say Kuro game or Wuthering Waves players. I'm not gonna say CZN players. I'm not gonna say DNA players. I'm not gonna say HSR players, because those games didn't exist. Before those games existed, a lot of Genshin Impact players who were playing the game wanted a skip button, just like we do. I'm not specifically saying the skip button is gonna kill the game. The skip button is gonna make it easier for us who have life. Brother, I got plans. I got people to hang out with. I got friends. I got a family. Brother, I don't want to spend 6 hours listening to Paimon speak on the same monologue 25 times. I really don't. No one wants to. You know, I just want to enter the game just like Wuthering Waves. Let me explain to you. You probably never played Wuthering Waves, but I assume you probably never played it. So let me explain to you the Wuthering Waves experience, okay? I got most characters without pushing boundaries of opening my wallet. I got most characters. I got a lot of weapons. I want to emphasize that. A lot of weapons. And this is all from the skip button. You're going to be like, no, it can't be from the skip button. It's from you grinding. What led to the grind? Is it not the skip button? Is it me not skipping all the useless world quest dialogues that I don't want to go through? It's exactly that. Dude, genuinely think about it. The second Genshin Impact implements a skip button, a ton of players who really left the game because they didn't want to listen to them will come back. I, myself, would actually come back. I haven't done Fontaine storyline. I've done each and every other region, and I skipped Fontaine because there's no skip button. Why should I continue? I'm not even gonna try not cry because there's no skip button. Dude, there's parts where Genshin Impact becomes extremely irrelevant, that you have to listen to Paimon explain one thing over and over and over and over. Dude, it's annoying, bro. For me personally, I genuinely cannot. I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. I can't. If I'm to be really honest with you, I'm starting to feel like Genshin Impact fans, like die-hard fans. I'm not talking about any fan, you know. I'm also like, I really love the game. I have no hate for the game. I want to see what's best for the game. But Genshin true die-hard fans, the Genshin shills commenting in my videos about Genshin against Wuthering Waves, those type of people gotta be cocks. I have to be honest with you. Because why would you reject food that Kuro offers to you? Kuro is like, here's some good food on a plate for you. It's catered for you. This is a 5-star meal right here, bro. Here, take it. And you're like, fuck that. I'd rather watch other people enjoy it. Like, why? Brother, genuinely think on that, dude. It's crazy, bro. Nah, bro, I genuinely can't. I can't. Dude, I'm telling you, die-hard Genshin Impact fans gotta be retarded. Something is wrong with those people. There's something, dude, there's so many videos. Search on YouTube, search anywhere. I promise. You can go to Facebook, a dying-ass platform. Go to Facebook right now and search up why people hate Genshin Impact versus why people hate Wuthering Waves. The reason people hate Wuthering Waves is very minuscule. Something like, oh no, the game is not developing its art style, the game is not doing this right. You know, it's something extremely small, something you can just like within a single patch. The reason people hate Genshin Impact is massive, dude. There's so many reasons. You don't even know where to start. But my previous video was a reaction to, I think it's Gacha D. I don't remember. I'll put his YouTube channel on this video. I was reacting to his response to what he said, and I highly relate to it because I want to see what's best for the game. I wasn't reacting because I wanted to see the worst out of the game or the worst out of the people who support the game. It makes no sense. I'm just trying to make the world a better place. I'm just saying, me calling out the mistakes that Genshin Impact is currently having is me trying to make the game be as good as Wuthering Waves. I'm just saying, I think there's one more thing left. Before I get to reacting to a video that will fully answer you because I genuinely don't have the energy for that. I want to say a few more things just to end this, okay? Brother, when I said the sanctifying elixir compared to the, I think it's the tuners, I really did not mean the tuners. I was mistaken. My bad. I hope you forgive me on that. It's not the tuners. The tuners are the ones that modify the echo substats. That not even modify, they actually activate the echo substats. Those are tuners. I was specifically talking about the modifiers, the latest ones that have been implemented in the past few months. They are called modifiers. They literally change the main substat. Now, the reason I said those are better than elixirs is because of the sheer amount you get. Let's start fresh. How many elixirs do you have in your account right now? Let's genuinely start there. How many elixirs do you have right now? Because I can turn on my game right now. I can turn on Wuthering Waves and show you how many modifiers I have. So let's just be honest. That's what I'm saying. Dude, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm not saying the elixir is useless. I'm saying that them giving you one elixir per patch is useless. It makes the item kind of useless because you only get to modify one character for one patch, and then you have to either you have to clear Imaginarium full stars, full eight stars actually, Imaginarium, and then you also have to beat I think it's the new endgame mode that you guys have, Stygian Onslaught or something like that, which is nearly impossible to beat without C0 units. I found someone saying in the comments, oh no, you can still beat the Spiral Beast with 4 stars. Name one casual player who's willing to do that. Let's just be real. Name one casual player in the universe who's willing to do that. No one wants to do that. So I don't know why y'all get so much hate when people try to speak on this stuff. People are trying to lending help. We're literally reaching out to you guys saying, yo, this is what our game is doing, and this is why we love and enjoy the game. Of course, I'm not saying the game is perfect. Wuthering Waves has so many flaws. I could talk about its flaws as well. But the thing is, there's not a lot of flaws to talk about. There's no reason for me to beat on a horse that's literally running like crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to beat on a horse that's literally doing that. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about a donkey that's been out for 5 years, that literally only blew up due to COVID, bro, let's just be real. Come on, let's just be real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And you said something crazy, bro. I think check his video. Check your video. I'm gonna put a timestamp via my mouth right now. 450. These people. Why are you separating us, bro? Like, who's these people, brother? What? Like, what? Not even to end it there. Check out your timestamps. 450 and 525. These people and these haters. Why are those in literally the same video? Like, why, bro? Why put so much hate on people who trying to help you? Like, I don't get it, bro. I'm just saying. And me speaking like this is literally me amplifying how I truly feel about Genshin Impact. I see so much potential. The game is not what it was during COVID. I'm gonna just be honest. I played the game. I only have 3 years in the game. I played during Fontaine's storyline. I started in Fontaine's storyline. But I started the game during COVID. I played it only for like a week and I quit it because it just wasn't the game that I enjoyed. And I came back to it because I was in college and I had free time to do whatever I want. And I decided to give it a try. And the game genuinely did not provide. Check out, dude, I'll freaking link. I'll put a link. If I have to, I'll put a link to so many videos that you can watch whereby a lot of people address this same specific issue. You know, I want the game to do better because I want to come back to the game. If you're like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, we lost the Kuro bot, like that's supposed to phase me, Kuro bot, like really? Bruh, come on. But anywho, man, that's just my response to the Degen King on YT. Check him out, please, if you have time. Check out the video as well. And we're going to be reacting to a video now that's kind of gonna back up my responses, I hope, because you know what, I'm running out of energy talking about this. Obviously, there's a lot that I can talk about, but I'm not gonna even drain your energy with all of that. So let's get some visuals in, okay? Let's get some good videos to watch, okay? I hope this is my last response to this video, and if anything else happens on his channel regarding me, I might as well make another follow-up video. And that's all I'm gonna say. I might as well make up a follow-up video. But yeah, my channel's name is Shiro is Calm, but I guess today I had to serve a little bit of what Shiro is not calm looks like. So let's get into the reaction, bro. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get into the reaction, okay? Let's see. Give me 5 seconds. Let's do this, bro.